Hello everyone. Hi. Here we are again to do another Facebook Live to share some information with you as we help you to unleash your power and find your purpose, stand in it, and do all the amazing things you're called to do, right? So want to come with a little bit of information that I think would be useful as you are identifying the things in your life that move you forward in your business particularly. So this evening we'll spend a little time focusing on my entrepreneurial friends who are starting businesses, restarting their businesses, or relaunching, building their business in one way or another. I see Mr. Penn is on. I appreciate you jumping on, and everyone who comes on here each evening to support this live and to hear what I have to share. I appreciate your time. So let's just get started with talking a little bit about who's looking for you. And that's really about your target audience. When we start a business, we're pretty excited. We want to get rolling right away. We have just made a huge business decision and we're excited about it. You know, we expect everyone to see what we saw and to have the same level of excitement that we have. Why not? You know, we're logical people. It made sense to us, and this is a move that seems very logical, strategic, you know, beneficial, profitable. So why wouldn't you want to join me in my business if it's that type of business? Or why wouldn't you want to purchase my products? Of course you would. Everybody would need my products. And that's particularly the mindset of many of my friends in the industry of relationship marketing. We tend to have this belief that it's for everybody and everybody should have it. And as a result, we don't take the time to identify our target audience. And I want to just encourage you this evening to see the value in really understanding who you are going after with laser focus, and you'll see a lot more growth in your business. Certainly everybody could benefit in one way or another from most things that's in the marketplace, but as a business owner, as someone who is building their business and really looking to create leverage for themselves, you really need to have a good understanding of who your target audience is. And I'm going to share some important information with you using two illustrations. And so the first illustration is think about your target audience as being those of pregnant women. And I might have used this example with some of you before, but just hear me out on this. So your target woman, your target audience is pregnant women. What you need to understand about that population of people, or that segment of the population, is what do they need? And what do you have to meet that need? Where are they going to be looking for things to fulfill that need? It could be information, it could be products, it could be services. Okay, whatever it is, where might they congregate to get that information? Who are the experts? Where's the go-to place, and who are the go-to people for your target audience? When you understand that, your activities become a lot more streamlined and strategic, because now you're able to better serve your target audience because you understand them. You understand their needs and where they're going to solve what their needs or their problems are. You've got to become so good at knowing your target audience that you absolutely know them better than they know themselves. And in knowing them, hear me out on this, in knowing them, it's important to identify their demographics, but it's probably more important to understand their psychographics, okay? Their behavioral patterns, the things that move them into making buying decisions, the things that move them to action. Once you understand that, your life becomes a lot simpler. And so if you don't take the time to understand your target market, you might be that person we see on the street corner who has a ton of flyers in their hands or postcards, whatever they have, as their marketing materials, and they are distributing this to everybody who goes by. Now, if your target market, your target audience is pregnant women, might you meet some pregnant women on the street corner, a very busy street corner in the busiest city that you can get to? Might you encounter some pregnant women? Yes. The probability that you would encounter some pregnant women might not be terribly great, but there's a good probability that you might find someone. Maybe 1 in 100, maybe 1 in 200, who knows? It really all depends on where you are. So you could just take, that random chance of finding someone who needs what you have, or you can understand better the psychographics of the target audience, so you could know who's looking for you, where they will be looking for you, and you can position yourself so they can find you. And in that process, you can find them also. But it's always so incredibly powerful when you can position what you have for them to find you. And that's both offline and online. Okay? So that's the one scenario of just being on the street corner, distributing your marketing materials, maybe distributing your flyers and your samples and your business cards, whatever you have that you think might be effective, in hopes of finding who you can share your products, your services, your opportunity with. The flip side to that is when you become more skilled at identifying your target audience and serving them well, is saying to yourself, okay, so now I know that my target audience is not just everybody, not everybody who's moving and breathing. It's really a select, very laser focused target of people that I'm going to put my energy on. Can I serve people outside of that core group? Absolutely. But I'm going to have this core group as people who, they're like my low-hanging fruit. They're people that what I have absolutely makes sense for, and they're going to get this right away. Not everybody, but I have a better shot at working with that population of people. So now you know who you're looking at. You know what they need. They're going to need supplies for the new baby that's coming. They might need services. They might need a babysitter. They might need someone who can help them during the birthing process. The name escapes me at the moment, but they might, a doula. That's what I was looking for. They might need a doula. They might need someone who is a night nurse. They might need some education. They might need to know where to find Lamaze classes. They might need to know about breastfeeding or what the best bottles are these days. There are a number of different conveniences for newborns, certainly since I had my children, that people might need to become aware of now. Well, what's available, what's cutting edge, what's safe, what's not safe, what used to be safe, back to sleep as opposed to having the baby sleep on the tummy. There are a whole lot of things we can glean from our target audience once we begin to study them and we understand what they need, and then position the things that we have to offer to solve those needs. Okay? You hear me say that in many different contexts, but it's still very true. And so the pregnant woman might be looking for diapers and bags and all of that stuff. Where are they going to congregate to get that? What they need, either information, products, or services. So they might go to Babies R Us. They might go to Macy's for higher end things. They might go to WIC centers for your lower end customers within that population. They might be people who are looking for information online, and so they're going to be in certain groups in Facebook, or they might be in certain forums or online chats or whatever space online they might be looking for information. So whether you are positioning yourself offline or online, once you have a good sense of where they're going to congregate, where they're finding information or searching for information, then you can be ahead of the curve and position your information there and then be able to serve them well. Hopefully this makes sense to you. And I'm pretty sure that you can implement some of these ideas and strategies right away. I'm trying to keep it very simple and keep it very short so that you can easily digest this and start using it. Now, the other illustration I want to use is your target audience is people who want to lose weight. Okay? That's pretty broad, even though it's focused and it's a niche that you can work within. What I would recommend is that you break that into two groups. So there are women who want to lose weight and men who want to lose weight. Again, the psychographics will be quite different for both of them. There's going to be some overlap with those two micro niches, but you can still bring them together, but it's going to be important to tease them apart so you can become much more effective in relating to them and serving them well. So let's just say for a moment that you're going to focus on having a highly targeted campaign, offline and offline, for women who want to lose weight. Understanding that they might go to gyms, or some might do Zumba, or some might be running or walking or whatever they're doing. You know, you're trying to find out where their behavioral patterns are, where their activities are, what times of day they might want to do that. Are they doing it alone or with others? All of those things become second nature once you ask the right questions and you start studying the population of people. Then it begins to make sense, and you can do this in your sleep. What's the first thing people tend to want to do when they're going to lose weight? And these days, it's what? It's a detox for most people, right? Everybody's on a detox of some kind. And what's most common? A tea detox or coffee detox. Some detox people are gonna find to do. Sometimes it's in pill form, and they'll begin there. The other thing that comes to mind when people, particularly women, want to lose weight, they begin juicing. All of a sudden, people become juice experts. Or they might start making smoothies. Everybody's making a healthy smoothie, a green smoothie, or, you know, whatever. Where are they going to get their ingredients? Where are they going to get their information? What kind of special appliance are they looking for? Is it a regular blender? Or maybe they might be looking for something a little bit more high-end. You know, what are they using to facilitate their weight loss? As you examine those questions again and find the answers, then you start doing an inventory of your skills, your opportunity, your products and services, and be able to make that available. You've got to be visible. You've got to let people know what you have, but you can do it in an unintrusive way that when they go to organically search for information, there you are. It's as if you were reading their minds and you're following them, but it's all very well planned and all strategic in how you can do this. One other thing I want to leave you with understanding the target audience, your target market, and the best ways to serve them is that people might have the same problems, and you might have the same solution for those problems, but understand that the reasons why they have those, or the reasons why they're motivated to do something about their problem, would be very different. So if we kept with the same example of women who want to lose weight, one woman might want to lose weight because she has baby fat. And it doesn't matter if she's had this baby fat for the last 10 years, it's still baby fat in her mind, and she wants to get rid of this. Another woman might want to lose weight because it's for health reasons. She's gotten some information that triggered a concern, or, you know, she's just looking at what's going to happen with her family and her children, and she wants to live longer for them. And so she's driven. Her why is different. She's driven for different purposes, different reasons why she wants to lose this weight. Another woman might just want to get her sexy back. She might just really not be feeling so terrific. And another woman might want to spice up her relationship. Her marriage or whatever relationship might not have the same kind of fun and flair to it. And she might be thinking, you know, if I lose a little weight, I might feel better about myself. I might be more confident. My husband, my partner, whoever might start looking at me like he used to, or, you know, be different towards me. I don't know. There are different reasons. Again, going into the psychographics of what your target audience is concerned with is going to be critical. So the same problem of wanting to lose weight is one issue. The same solution of, hey, my products or my weight loss plan or my nutritional supplementation plan or my healthy diet plan can help you. All well and good. We need to understand those pieces, but also knowing that people are coming to you with different motivations, different whys around the same problem. When you tap into that next level of concern, that's when it becomes magical, because that's where the relationship really builds. That's where you're serving one to serve many, right? You're serving that individual, but the same message can serve many, but you're really tapping into an individual's needs. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. In whatever you do, whether it's marketing, whether it's your target audience, whether you're empowering somebody or inspiring them, just remember you're working with human beings, with people, and people have real needs and real lives and real concerns and real families. And, you know, they just really want to get from their place, their current situation, to their preferred reality. And their preferred reality might be, you know, just finding their power and what their purpose is in life, and being able to laugh and have fun and be happy and be passionate about things again. Their preferred reality might be better income for themselves and their families, or it might be that weight loss journey I was talking about, or it might be transitioning very seamlessly, very smoothly to having your baby and having a very comfortable experience with your newborn and things like that. So understanding the journey for people and their why and what's motivating them to solve their problem is going to be a real big part of your understanding, and the secret to get into working with people better and getting them better engaged with what you have and what you can offer. Okay, so hopefully that helped you guys. I would encourage you to try this right away, get implementing with some of these strategies, and I would love to hear from you to know if any of this is helping you, if it's worked for you, and position what you have for those who are looking for you, both online and offline, but you can only do that when you know who's out there needing you and looking for you. So go ahead and serve some people, make some money, have some fun, do things that are fulfilling in your life, and you'll be amazed at how wonderful you feel, and your power would be realized naturally. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye now.